Alright, YouTube, let me tell you what we have going on right here. We have my 2014 Tundra right there. And then also we have, that's my toy right there. That's my toy right there. That's a 18 Eluder. And that's a 86 Grand National. But this is the thing I was working on today, for the most part, last couple of days. Like newer trucks, they come with, like, I think they call them 110 outlets. Those little outlets that's in the house where you can plug things in, right? So the Tundras did not. I don't even think the 2019, 2020 Tundras come with it. So let me just kind of break down what I did. That's the converter that I got from Harbor Freight. And so at first I just had this 8-gauge wire, this 4-gauge wire going directly to the amp, right? And that was running my sound system. We'll talk about that later. But I just had this going directly to my amp. You know, there's a fuse under the hood, and this was directly to the amp. But so what I did was, in this little space behind the center console, there's a nice little piece of work a nice little piece of space where you can put stuff. So I put my distribution block right here. I ran the 4-gauge here. The 4-gauge, and then I got two 8-gauge coming from it. And so this one right here goes directly to the amp. So the amp is getting an 8-gauge wire, which is okay for a single amp, even though it's a 5-channel. It's okay. And so this one right here, it goes to this really large 200 amp relay, and then the relay goes to the converter. The converter is grounded directly to the battery, not to the chassis, but directly to the battery with 8-gauge wire. All right, and so this is my cut-on wire for the relay, and this right here is just the ground wire. But the cut-on wire is comes from the cigarette lighter. The cigarette lighter up there, and I put this off and on switch. Oh, focus. I put this off and on switch for it. All right, and so now that off and on switch cut on that relay. Right, and so let me just go ahead and start the vehicle so you can see how it works. All right, and so now looks like I just left it on. So now you see the converter is on, like the green light. Now I'm about to hit this button there. So watch the converter get cut off. So I'm cutting it back on, cutting it off. All right, and so that's what I have. I used this. I hooked it up to. I took the cigarette light out on this side, took that wire, ran it here with a cutoff switch, and have that power going to this this relay. And so now what I did to move the sockets, the outlets, is I opened up the relay, cut the wires, cut the little two outlets, make sure I got the right color coded wires. So there was a black, yellow, and a white wire in there. And so I went and got black, yellow, and green wire. And the only reason I got green was because these little sockets I found like in a 1999 Ranger, and it was black, yellow, and green. And so black, yellow, and green, and they had this extra one, like another black one that has a yellow stripe. So that's the one I didn't use, but I used the black, yellow, and green, and that helped me keep my color codes together: black, yellow, and green. And then I put black on black, yellow on yellow, and then a white with the green. So that helped me make sure I didn't mix up any wire. I think I probably wouldn't have ended up well if I did that. So let me just show you how it looked. I'm gonna try to see if I can put this on with one hand. Hold on, let me just put it down. Fighting me. Yeah, it's fighting me. There we go. What the fuck? Well, I gotta make sure it's tight, button up later. But basically that's how it looks. So I think I'm gonna just redo this because I got it a little crooked, and I broke the little top off for this one putting it back in. So I got to take this out, make another little panel, cut this in, and then go get another one of these from the junkyard. Or I might just go to AutoZone and just get one that has the cover on it. Maybe if I can find like a little plastic cover like that from AutoZone, I get one from AutoZone, because the factory ones break really easy. And so basically that's what I got going on. I just wanted to show you how I put the converter in there and the amp using one full gauge from the battery, and then I split up with a distribution block, 8 gauge to each item. All right. Oh, and that's my wife right there. Say what up.
What's up?
So all right, YouTube. So that's how I did that. So I hope this help somebody out there that's looking to do this. If you have any questions, kind of just put a comment in there. I'm gonna check it periodically, and I'm gonna try to answer all the little questions that you have. But it's pretty straightforward.